Alright. Puzzle Gauntlet. So normally we would have these here with the start of a season, but hey, holidays and all that there, New Year. It doesn't really matter. Like, it's an opportunity for us to earn rewards and of course the oh my goodness, support tokens as well. Feature heroes here, Karnak, we got Luke Cage, Silk, who we mentioned in the Spider-Man video not too long ago, then Magneto and Storm Mohawk. Alright, so again, this is the first time that I looked at this here. I haven't looked at anything online, so this is pretty much me riffing off the top. Alright, change of pace, make a roll projectiles. Say new tiles have an increased chance to be yellow. So let's look at it like this. We're not gonna worry about what everybody's powers do. We're gonna worry about the powers that are relevant towards this fight here. Both Red Guardian and Venom make projectiles whenever things happen. In Red Guardian's case, whenever one of his allies fires off a power, he'll create projectiles on the color yellow. In Venom's case, whenever a damage threshold is met, he'll create projectiles on yellow. Now, Scorpion on the other hand, he makes strike tiles. So anytime that we fire up a power, so he will create one strike tile. It's like the very first time we fire up a power, he'll create one strike tile. Alright? Now again, their powers and all that there are completely irrelevant towards the fight. So what do we need to do? Well, let's think about the characters who really like projectiles or can create projectiles, or do something to make those tiles pop up a lot more frequently. Yeah, I'm bringing Polaris into the fight. It's like, yeah, I could bring in Beta Ray Bill into the fight, but we're going to try and lessen the number of times that we use 5 stars. Keyword is try to. The next person that can do the whole projectile thing, Bishop. So there's 2 mutants right there. And then we need somebody to remove those enemy special tiles that's on the board. Morbius. So that's what we're gonna do here. Alright, first thing we want to do, we want to get rid of Scorpion first. Put Bishop out in front. Then at the start of the turn, there's General Reserve. Alright. Now again, if Bishop's out in front, we're perfectly okay with the protector. There's Iron Will. Alright, protector. That's fire off. Let's get ready to fire off Overclock real quick. Well, yeah, we'll fire off Overclock. Alright, then we're going to stun Scorpion for 2 turns. Well, as you see, we're going to generate more blue for the future, so that we're always going to have them stunned. Which means I don't have enough AP for that. Well, Venom, you get stunned. They're probably wondering, well, why not Polaris? Well, we gotta load the board up with projectiles first, right? So, alright, let's get some more. Alright, let's get some match 5 going. Alright. Alright, like I said, we're gonna get rid of Scorpion first because I really don't want to deal with his nonsense. Let's see, because I'm trying to get rid of these team up tiles too. Alright, now we got all these, all the strike tiles going off the board. They're about to please. Let's convert that to a protect tile. I'm trying to see here. I'm trying to get rid of. I want to get rid of all. Oh, I know who I should have brought up. Should have brought in a character that can remove team up tiles. Magneto. No, never mind. But that's what I will do in the future. Okay, make a column of attack tiles. Let's break this here down. We know that MODOK with his black ability creates attack tiles for us, and then Jean Grey, whenever she fires off her red ability, if they meet the threshold for strike, attack, and protect, or even just special tiles in general, she'll create attack tiles for us on black. Alright, well, Polaris, again, you're going to be the MVP here. Somebody that starts us off with attack tiles will be the 3-star Iron Fist. And then I said I was going to bring Magneto into the fight, so we'll bring Magneto into the fight so that we can get rid of those pesky team up tiles. I probably could bring. Oh, I know another person that can bring in. Since we probably might need to heal a little bit, I'll bring in Medusa. But I need to put Medusa in the first slot. Put Medusa in the first slot so that she doesn't accidentally create strike tile a strike tile. Alright. Alright, so the main thing we want to do is we're going to try and max our attack tile on that second tile as quick as we can. And also too, make sure to get enough red. We're not gonna worry about Polaris blue until much as I want to make the match, yeah, doing it. There's doomsday plan. Oh, I probably could have brought in 5-star Carnage too, but again, you want to limit the amount of 5-stars that you have. 5-star uses that you have in these type of fights. Remember, use hair metal first. Remember, always want to focus on board snakes. Try and get those. This will use also Nito's ability. So we can get, you maximize the amount of board shakes that we get. Man, I really would let that match pop. I really would, but that's gonna weaken us a little bit in terms of the amount of attack tiles that we have and the amount of damage is gonna be reduced. Another person I probably could bring in to reduce the amount of team up tiles that we see is Onslaught. So that's another character you can keep in mind, Onslaught. Dude, all these games they playing. As much as I want to match that, I want to make my match with the attack tiles. You want to maximize the amount of attack tiles you have on the board. Alright, Modok is gone. They'll at least get one free tile on the board. Go this way. So that she can at least get rid of. Let's see, here's just magnetize projectiles real quick. I think we might be able to stun her, maybe. If not, I think we might restart it because I think we got way too many strike tiles on the board. That's what it is. Got way too many strike tiles, way too many protect tiles. Yep. And plus two, I know the other thing that I need to remove. I need to remove Polaris's vibranium ore. So I need to unequip that. All right. So I think now we'll be ready to go, because that was the thing that was hindering us. All right. Okay, remember, we're always trying to get rid of that countdown tile as quick as we can, so that we can maximize the amount of opportunities that we can get, not necessarily free damage, but that we can put that type of tile on the board. So now we got an opportunity here. I'll go this way. Again, we want to match those attack tiles. It's giving us more attack tiles, which is always a good thing. This one. You probably want to like, well, why in the world is he going that way? I want to give him more opportunities to match black. That's what I really want him to do. And thanks for heals, I appreciate those. Kinda want the AI to remove the strike tiles for us on the board so that we can, lean heavily into the destruction. Oh, there goes the reduction in Doomsday Report. At least we'll get some healing off. I think Medusa might actually be dead here, depending upon how much heal she gets before Doomsday plan kicks. Nope. I think also too, I think the plan's got to be, I gotta stun MODOK for as long as I can. So let's retreat here. I said the plan is sound, but we just can't let MODOK get his abilities off. I think another character too that you can also use is Cloak and Dagger, since they automatically start off with attack tiles as well, provided you meet the conditions on the board for it. out to match black, so go that way. Set up some cascades here. Probably could have went down there to match the purple. Go magnetize first. Probably could have done another magnetize. Oh, I know another character. It's like if this doesn't work, that'll bring into the mix. 3-star storm. And replace her instead of Polaris. Because we'll be able to maximize the amount of blacks we have on board, or we just let Lordot do his thing. Alright, so make a row of charge tiles. We know Throg makes charge tiles with his yellow ability. And also his green ability, depending upon how many attack tiles are on the board. I mean, well, if they're, strike, attack, and protect tiles on the board, Carnage will make attack tiles for him to utilize that, and then Vulture will go airborne to fuel his green. So let's bring in Negasonic Teenage Warhead because she likes charge tiles. Well, she'll destroy charge tiles, but she likes charge tiles as well. Bring in Gator Loki, and then, like I said, Negasonic. Other charge tile users you could probably use are the 3-star and 5-star version of Gambit. And I'm thinking there might be like 1 or 2 other people that I'm missing. But the main thing you really want to do is you want to let old Throg here generate AP with his charge tiles with the hop, skip, and jump. Yeah, there's Resistor. Now we can sort of kind of get help. Get his hop, skip, and jump going off. I'm trying to remember how I did this here last time. I think I'll just let Throg do his thing. While Negasonic was doing her thing. I think that's what I ended up doing. Now that I think about it. Man, I really got to find this video here. There goes the Zap Zap Zop. Death roll. I said he's gonna be able to hit through all of my invisibility, so I can't stay invisible for too long, otherwise because they're going invisible every other turn. And not giving me enough charge tiles to stay afloat. I'll let y'all match those. So you can create more charge tiles for me. There we go. Good job, bro. Mm-hmm. We're getting the charge tiles that we need, but not enough of them that we need. And just keep making those magical charge tiles. That's all I need. Or actually don't. Well, actually you can do that. Go invisible, airborne, whatever the case might be. Just other for sure, we're getting there. We're getting there. There you go, just keep converting them all. Keep converting them all. Literally, just keep converting them all. I don't mind. Let's get rid of these team up tiles. So that we can set up even more charge tiles. There we go. Jeez. So again, it took us a while, but the plan was sound. I gotta look at my last video and see how in the world I did that there with charge tiles. Here, have 4 corner strike tiles at once. Rocking the group will make strike tiles with blue. I'm trying to think here. Hulk make, well, Bruce Banner Hulk makes attack tiles on his black, and then Red Hulk will make if he's targeted, he'll have damage dealt to him. I mean, he'll create a countdown tile whenever damage is dealt to him, whatever the amount of damage might be. So, strike tile users. Well, Valkyrie can make strike tiles. Ant-Man can make strike tiles on yellow. So now we need a way to replicate strike tiles. Well, I mean, again, I could always use Polaris. I think that'll probably be the obvious answer. I'm trying to think of who all else can create. Well, can't use Blob because he'll get rid of our strike tiles. Nova can create strike tiles on red and black. I mean, with red and black and yellow as well, so we'll use Nova. And I'll bring up Polaris again, because why not? She's the MVP. And plus two, she starts out with, she creates strike tiles too. So it'll be easier for us to replicate. That was the thing that I was hating or didn't want. Well, let me get you airborne, dude. Or actually not get you airborne, but let's get more strike tiles on the board. Add more strike tiles. Get rid of those team locks. Nobody on our team uses green, so what you also want to do is you want to give. Yes, ma'am. You said what now? I think I can. I'm trying to see here. I need to keep him from not dying. That's what I really want you to do. Not die on us. Rocket, you died on us anyways. But I think that's the fight though. We got a roll strike tile up at the top here. Right? Oh, corner tiles. Oh, it's that tile. Okay, that tile there. There's 3. I need some sort of board shake. That's what I really need. I'm gonna take a quick 30-second break after this failure of an attempt here, and plan, plot, strategize real quick. Alright, so I got the plan, plot, strategize part right again. The team is sound. I need to get rid of regular Hulk first, Bruce Banner, so that he doesn't create any of those attack tiles, because that's what got me in trouble last time. And I need to make sure that I'm paying attention to what tiles are in the corner of the board as well, because that's what got me in trouble too. If you can steal green for all I care. Alright, there's 2 down. Well, now we're back to 1. Cascade. Alright, let me keep rocking them. Well, let me keep them alive, but I'm looking for stuff for this side of the board. Alright, we got a way to get rid of it now. I probably should not. Okay, I know what I did wrong. I probably should have just sent them airborne. Okay, that's it. Again, we're okay. We're okay. This here is nothing but learning experiences. Like most folks would be like, "Oh man, I can't do this challenge because insert right there." Like no, man. Like, you can do these challenges. They're a little bit on the time-consuming side, but you can do it. It requires you to think outside the box. We just now need to get rid of that tile there. Some particles is influencing the good. Oh, I know. Okay, I can think of the third person now that I can use. Like if this continues not to work out the way I want it to be. Then yeah, I'll bring in Magneto so I can get rid of these pesky team up top. Cause I already see that is what's slowing me down. Okay, now as long as you match the yellow, I don't care. We can match that. That's easily in a matchable spot. We can get they'll match away the team up top, which is a good thing. That should be in a somewhat more placeable spot. There we go. That's the fight. No, that's not the fight. There we go. There we go. Same again. The plan was sound. It's just. Alright. So now make a column of web tiles. Spider-Man Infinity War makes web tiles. Anytime you make a match of his, if he makes a match, but he also removes web tiles on the board, so we want to leave him for last. Miles makes web tiles with his yellow ability and his purple ability, but he makes an invisibility tile, so we can't have that. And Wolfsbane, she creates both strike tiles, countdown tiles, and invisibility tiles with her different abilities. So let's bring in our web warriors. So we'll bring in Spider-Man 2099. We'll bring in Gwen, because she'll be our dedicated stunner. And then of course we'll bring in our own Spider-Man Infinity War. The ones that we do not want to use, we don't want to use Silk. We don't want to use Silk because she removes web tiles. And we don't want to use Spider-Man Peter Parker because he'll get rid of those web tiles that we need to. Alright, so now this is a heads up. This Spider-Man here has a support where he makes a match. Whenever we make a match file, create 2 web tiles. So we're getting that disclaimer out of the way. Don't want to use Uprising. We really don't want to get rid of any web tiles, but unfortunately we don't have much of a choice. Ooh, that stings. And I got a phone call I gotta take, so I'm gonna pause the fight. Alrighty, we are back, and now we need some web tiles to be matched away now, so Gwen can get some healing. Well, at least it's easy that we can do it column-wise, so. Alright, so she's stunned. But that's... Nope. Jeez. Gwen, you might have to take damage here. Unless... Oh no, this'll work. Let's get rid of that. Okay, cool. Thanks, Miles, for adding more web tiles to the board. Woo, man, we were literally one turn away from disaster. We really were. So that's the first half of the fight. The second half, make a column of protect tiles. Nobody here really makes columns, projectiles, but we do know this here, both North Star and Cyclops can destroy columns. Cyclops, if he gets 10 team up tiles plus 10 red AP, he can destroy a column. And North Star can destroy columns with his blue ability. And then Loki can destroy columns with his green ability, and then he clogs up the board with his purple ability. Alright, so we gotta use Magneto. Let's change his blue to 3 and put that to 5 so we can maximize projectiles. I mean, probably could go with Silk too. Silk would be another option because she can create projectiles. I know for projectiles we'll use Storm if necessary. Again, the MVP, again, as per usual, is his daughter Polaris. And then another person that makes projectiles pretty heavily that we could utilize with is Hulkbuster. So that way we don't go around stunning people. But then again, if we need to replicate tiles without doing too much damage to the enemy team, who then could we choose? We could probably go with oh my goodness, I cannot believe I'm gonna say this here. We're actually gonna break out a 5-star for the first time. Ultron. You're like, wait, Ultron? Ultron of all people? Yeah, Ultron of all people. Get Hive Mind activated. Now, again, Polaris is perfect in this situation here. She really would, because you would have all the reds and all the tiles just on the board to be taken advantage of. No, not Pulse Punch. The thing we want to do is we want to try and get as much blue as we can. Like, we don't want Loki to get too much green, because if he does, he's gonna put us in a little bit of a bind in terms of tile destruction, and I really don't want to do that. Now, gravitational force can work. Alright, Hulk proof. Alright. Let's see here. We got no columns just yet. I mean, we're getting there with a few of them. That was what I was afraid of, shadow play. Alright, can't use overdrive. Cole, you'll take, I'm gonna say you're gonna take out those. strike tile, but no. There we go. That's it. An easier opportunity to do that there, and we didn't use Polaris. So that's that. Okay, have 4 corner attack tiles at once. Morbius is gonna punish us for having too many special tiles on the board. Dark Beast, anytime that we match any of Beta Ray Bill's protect tiles, will create attack tiles on the board. So that's one way that we're gonna be feeding into their team. We want them to have as many special tiles as possible. And so how are we going to do that? Oh, not Blade. Oh, Venom. Come out wherever you are. And then also to ensure that they don't get well, I'm trying to think here. We want corner attack tiles, so oh, this is use Storm. Yeah, we'll use Storm. Maximize her black. Magneto, I guess we can drop his yellow back there, because again we're gonna be using him. If not, I got a second character that would work here. But the main thing we want to do is take out Morbius first, but we want to make sure that we match away some of these attack tiles. Okay, there goes Morbius doing his thing. Gonna get rid of all of our attack tiles. Yep, that is a feeding frenzy. Alright, he's got his repeater tiles down there. There's nothing I can do about that. Hang on, retreat. You probably wonder, wait, why are you retreating? Silk, I need you to come up in here. We'll heal Storm, and where's my Morbius set? Or I could use yeah, let's use Monica Rambeau. Now, you're probably wondering, now why in the world am I gonna use Monica? Here, once we get enough AP from her red ability, we'll be able to flood the board a little bit. These hematologies and somewhat safe place. Alright, we're gonna use Sword Strike. Use Lightning Strike. Matches the element. Alright, next up, undercover operation. Target one of these tiles here. Now I'm trying to get rid of that protect up down there in the corner. And I think I might be able to do it depending on if I can get enough AP. Oh man. Because I just need one more green tile. That's all I need, just one more green tile. Because then I'll be able to throw the board into chaos, but alright, because now I got everything I need here. Alright. Ah, great. So we gotta get rid of this countdown tile here. Or yep, that's gonna be a reset because that's there. Alright, so I got the team that will work. They will work. The only thing is Morbius is gonna hurt us just a little bit. Get rid of all those. Alright, we still need some black, but we gotta get purple. Alright, now I can do what I want to do. But I still need a little bit more black on the board. Now I gotta get rid of that protect tile there, but we're gonna get enough red. Oh, well, we're gonna get enough red. Undercover operation here. That's to slow down Morbius. He'll grab the... Oh well, still doesn't matter though. Alright, undercover operation here. I probably should have done the match 5. I didn't realize it until it was much too late. Gotta get rid of. Gotta get rid of the count. That what's the name tile there? But I think we got the ability to now. Alright. Alright, so let's get a Mistress of the Elements, board properly set up. Oh yeah, that's right, I forgot to get the chicken out. Now let's see here. Well, this here won't do it. I still needed another set of black. Oh, this is the one you got multiple lightning strikes, so there we go. Told you the operation would work. The operation was always a success. It was just making sure to make sure things weren't out of control. So finally, the Royal Strike tiles, Patsy, Sabretooth, and Cyclops. I know they do all make strike tiles. Sabretooth hates strike tiles, so you can't have him too long on the board, otherwise he's gonna destroy all the strike tiles that we need. Patsy can destroy him with her red ability, and +2 she can put a row of tiles down on the bottom with her purple ability, which that's probably what I'm gonna end up doing. Bringing Patsy in, and then Cyclops, I know his red ability create strike tiles. So let's bring in our own Patsy. Bring Silk back in. Okay, there's Patsy. And then since I wanna be a strike tile hater myself, well, Polaris, I'm gonna have to come up in here. But we're gonna be using Silk's blue for all the replication. Alright, so what we're gonna need enough purple, and we need enough red, and enough strike tiles on the board. Now, one thing that could make things a lot cheaper is if we use Patsy's purple to do that. And I'll go swipe right. Well, I mean, not her purple, her yellow ability to make sure that strike tiles are a little bit cheaper. So let's wait a turn or two before we do that. Say we just need to show it forward a little bit. Alright. Thank you, Patsy. That's literally what I needed you to do. You like stun Sabretooth, Patsy. Alright, so all the normal events are done. Now it's time for bending the rules. Have four cornered fortified tiles at once. New tiles have a chance to be fortified. Both Prowler and Monica can create fortified tiles. In Monica's case, is her repeater tile at the start of each turn, and in Prowler's case, anytime that we have a special tile on board, or I should say a special strike, attack, or protect tile. Alright, now Silk, she can do the whole fortification thing. Luke Cage, he can do the whole fortification thing, but we need both Prowler and Monica to do their thing. But he can do it with his yellow ability. But like I said, I'm gonna go with Silk, and let's see here. So fortified web tiles. Okay, 3 fortified web tiles. 3 fortified web tiles here. Alright, so I got a plan. So we'll use her total recall ability to create those fortified tiles. And so we gotta leave our corners alone. So we want to make sure that the AI can do for us what we want them to do for us, and let's create fortified tiles. We'll go this way. Let's get rid of these tiles here. Stay fortified. Still no corner tiles fortified just yet, but we're getting there. Okay, there's a strike tile at least fortified for us right there. Tinker's Toys. Well, it would have been fortified had I remembered what Prowler's abilities were. Haha. Okay, there's one fortified tile. Let's make those protect tiles. So Prowler can do his thing. Because again, we're not really very good about doing that. We want him to do change of the board for us. I wish I could just get that strike tile there fortified. That'd be splendid, but alas, Prowler is not cooperating with me. Perhaps that's the game of some. Alright, we got two so far. Just gotta take the damage. Alright, next up we need black. Yep, we're gonna have to. Okay, let's see. Okay, so just continue to do your thing. I was afraid of that. Oh, I gotta bring that what's the name tile down. Alright, we got 3. We just need to get. We just need this tile here to get fortified. This way. See, I think we might be down here. Alright, we got 3. Oh, we had 3. Gotta get some heals going. Dang. Okay, that was just a little bit of bad luck there. Just bad luck. We'll try to think here. Could Luke Cage work? If not, we'll try Silk again. Just gotta be much more aware of when Monica is using her purple ability, so that we're not stuck in a way in which we can't fire off a power or anything like that. So the projectiles are the safest things for us, because we don't have to worry too much about any damage being done to us that is going to threaten us too much. Alright, 2 down. Well. of getting that corner tile there fortified. There we go. That's it. It was just a matter of time before we did it. Alright, so that's that one. Yeah, I really gotta watch this Puzzle Gauntlet here to see how it is that we did this here. Because the final one with Dakin and Mantis is gonna punish, well, with her yellow ability, she will change a friendly tile, a friendly strike attack or protect tile to an enemy, or no, yeah, friendly to an enemy, and then Dakin, he'll destroy strike tiles with his blue ability, or I should say he'll remove them. Alright, so we want a column of strike tiles, so let's bring in Silk again, and let's get plenty of blue, plenty of black, and at least we don't have to deal with Mantis' other abilities with her, her purple, where she constantly removes any special tiles from the board, or anytime they match special tiles, it's like, oh, whoa, toodles to your tiles. Alright, so let's not go get started here. Remember, if we get in plenty of blue. Again, web tiles are totally okay, because again, that's gonna help us heal. Alright, looks like we just need to get rid of a few more of these. Oh my goodness, like these team up tiles. Get rid of some of those. Because I don't want Dakin to die, let's switch to Mantis. Oh boy, he ended up dying anyways. Total recall, more strike tiles. Get some more heals. Combination attack. Still need a little bit more blue. Let's get rid of that web tile there. Again, we're constantly healing each turn, so. Okay. Let's try this one again, but this time, let's not kill Dakin first. But we're gonna, make sure that we get enough black, enough blue, so that we can how we can manipulate the board and get in the fight pretty convincingly. Let's help out Dakin. Well, actually, no, let's not help him out this turn here. Alright, now we're sitting at 14. Yellows. Let's go this way. So we can match green, add strike tiles from Dakin. Yeah, I know we're dealing with web tiles, I know that there. So we're trying to remove all these web tiles. That's what we're trying to do. Alright, let her heal up a little bit. Okay, nice board shake, but it doesn't help us that much anyway. Because there's not too many more places we can put both web tiles and fortified tiles and strike tiles not on the board. Okay, there's Mantis with very little heal. Still some more black. If this row here had more strike tiles, we would have won. Let's see if we can. If we can get it. No, not one. I think it's that column. That's what I meant to say, that column. I don't know why I said row. I don't know why I said row. But the game specifically said column. It's like, I don't know. Like, you would think me being, in tune with my counting numbers with mathematics, you would think that I would know the difference between a row and a column, but apparently I do not. remember we're looking for black, we're looking for blue. Then we're trying to avoid yellow as much as possible because yellow clogs up the board. Alright, now we got the black. Alright, now we'll be able to fill in some gaps. Alright, so now that the gaps are filled, we'll be able to, you know, maybe lean kind of heavily into the whole let's get some heals in, and you know, hopefully Dakin will make matches in which we can best properly utilize the strike tiles, and then hopefully the web tiles will go to the proper columns that we need them to go. Again, let them get yellow, because Silk really needs the yellow. If this web tile here can go away, that gives us a chance. That gives us a chance. All I need is for Silk's blue to be a strike tile right there. Got it. It took us 3 times. Bad boards, but we succeeded and we get our Blackbird token. So woo, almost 2 hours to complete this here, but again, it's well worth it. Well, in some people's case it might not be well worth it, but let's take a look at the supports up in the store, which I actually did take a look at this here before I played last night. Not the Puzzle Gauntlet, but I played through the game and I seen what all was available, and there's some stuff up in here that's pretty useful, particularly Royal Talon Fighter for Okoye if you don't have that, Spider, Penny Parker for Immortal Hulk, the Milano, which is, you know, useful for Rocket and Groot, the Venice Shield, which is useful for Apocalypse, and the Quantum Realm for Shang-Chi. So we got all those there. We got the Blackbird, which this one here is an okay support, so I don't blame folks if they don't want to compete in that, well, compete for that. But let's pull out our 2 Puzzle Gauntlet tokens, well, from the vault, see what we get here, and then we'll pull the support tokens and the advanced token. Yep, do. Then we'll go all the way till we get to 10. Another duplicate. Another duplicate. I mean, this is just... Okay, I'll take that there. Level 4 Milano. That's cool. We'll take a look at that there. And then the Tail Hydra. Okay, so with the Blackbird, get a chance to get 3, 4, 5. I have a level 2 Blackbird, so you know I'm at least guaranteed to get something that I don't have. Okay, there's a level 3, and then last one, and another level 3. Yeah. Alright, so let's look at the Blackbird increase that I got real quick. Okay, so like I said, I had rank 1 and rank 2. Is that rank 1, you make a match 5 or greater, not a match 3 or greater, match 5 or greater. Essentially, do 4-star Professor X when he's invisible. Improve a friendly strike, attack, or projectile by whatever the listed amount is. At rank 2, supported base damage for blue is increased by the listed amount, and then rank 3, supported characters red mass damage is increased by 40, or the listed amount here. So it's not really that great of a support, but I'll level it up anyways. And then finally the Milano, because I've had that at rank 2 for the longest. Now I got a rank 4. So at rank 1, if you fire for power, you have a less than 30% chance to create a strike tile. At rank 2, base characters green match damage increased, but the 2 that I got at the start of the battle, at rank 3, there's a chance to gain 3 black AP, and then at rank 4, start of the battle, there's a chance to gain 4 purple AP, and then finally we'll get an increase on the on the countdown tile that starts off at the beginning of the battle. So right now it's at 856. So once we level it up, we'll see what it is. 1540. So not quite a 2 times jump, more like a 1.3, 1.4 increase. But we definitely get an increase in the ability to gain purple AP and black. So you can see there's a little bit of synergy there with Drax, and then almost a 50% chance to create a purple strike tile. So like I said, you can see the synergy there with this here with Drax. Even though Rocket and Groot, this is something that they can use, you can also lean it on towards Drax. Alright. Oh, one other thing that I got to do. So I've been saving this here for quite a while because I didn't know when I was going to be able to do this here. But you notice I had Ultron in the fight, fully covered at 544, and like you notice that I got the level up. So you see my ISO 8 totals. Let's go ahead and level them up slowly. Yeah, I know I could probably do the mask, but I want to see it go. Let me move the marker, the cursor, so you can see the levels go. And if you notice, like each of the individual levels, like you see some levels are the levels are a little bit less than the previous levels. add fives are a little bit unbalanced when it comes to leveling. I'm not gonna say the reason behind it, but an idea behind it is so that when you have your fives leveled up, that they don't cause any what's the word I'm looking for? Nastiness in your MMR, but whatever, you know. But this is why people advise you not to, you know, over level your five stars. You know, keep them at a little small level so that you can gradually increase them up. You know, if you do it a level at a time, it'd be cool. But most of the time, I just say, you know, just hit the mass isolate button and go that way. So let's promote him as the champion. Go ahead and get all these rewards here. I've been sitting on this here for about, well, since yesterday, really. I gotta think here. What did I want to have at? I think I like the gravitational force. Yeah, I think I like the gravitational force at 3. I meant to say that at 3 because I wanna increase the damage behind this here, and then stronger strike tiles. That's what I wanted to do. Alright, so we got Ultron champion. Add a level to Black Widow. And I think that is definitely going to do it, because I mean, I still got stuff to go here. So until we champion Ultron, we finish off the Puzzle Gauntlet, and so now we're really pretty much in the off season. So season doesn't start until next Thursday. So hopefully by then all my life stuff is done, so that I can show you that video, well, or at least upload the video about how to progress in Marvel Puzzle Quest. It's like I'm gonna try and have a good balance of both commentary and gameplay action, so that it isn't just me on the screen, you know, this screen here or whatever screen it is, and it not be any action. So hopefully you all enjoyed this almost 2-hour long video, well, close to 2-hour long video. Again, do all the YouTube things if you want to. If you don't want to, that's perfectly okay with me, because at least with the views shown, you know, I do at least see that folks do enjoy the content, because even though it is a little bit wordy and whatnot, but again, blame the game, don't blame me.